Age 46, age 70, Derek's going to take you through an ATG longevity workout.
We start with the sled so you can power up your legs without the weight bearing down on you. Then we do something for a lower leg because we build from the ground up. Then we train our leg strength and flexibility at the same time. Then we move up to the spine. Then we train the core from the ground up. All that earns a right to train upper body with a focus on posture and levels for every exercise. And we never leave the gym without doing a set of grip.
I am committing to bringing you a longevity series now every week with Derek and my mom, teaching you our whole ATG longevity system. What you guys have been appreciating the most is when we do a scripted intro so you get the key information in 60 seconds or less. And now over the next 8 weeks, we'll break down each of those subjects as their own videos. For this one, the biggest consideration someone would have is equipment access. This is our vision of what a gym could be like. A little messy around the edges right now, but the idea is that you've got the sled turf down the middle. Our vision is actually that you have the youth development on one side and then longevity on the other side, so you can come in, do your workout while your kid trains as well. Then we're flowing. We've got like the ankles, the legs. We flow up the body. Starting from the sled, that's going to be a key equipment consideration, and I'll show you what I think about that. I think the future of treadmills is non-motorized ones. And if you ask me now, what do I like better, a sled or a resisted treadmill? I'm honestly not sure. Sled is king, and I should probably always say it's king. But when I train in my yard, I looked into it, just didn't seem like it was really going to work to have a sled there. So I put our backward treadmill in my yard, and some days I'm out there soaking up sun, and particularly when I go backward and then turn around and then get this thing going with that resistance forward, man, my legs end up so pumped up, joints feel amazing. I get incredible cardio. So I'm not even saying that this is that accessible, but this, both financially and space-wise, is 100 times more accessible than a sled. Not 100 times more costly, but in terms of like the total space you need. And I just think this entire subject of resisted treadmills, they're way cheaper than regular treadmills, yet you get more therapeutic benefits. You get the resistance, so you get a harder workout. Like the workout I can get on a thing. Here, I'll go until I'm. And it's so safe because you don't have to slow down like regular sprinting. The resistance slows you down a bit. It's like having a personal hill, and you can go backward for that knee rehab benefit. So that's my first main thought on the equipment access of this. That low cable setup is the other main one. So Derek's going to show you his thoughts on that.
So if you don't have access to a low cable or a cable machine, what me and Ben like to do is L-sits or knee raises. So guard hammer raise. You kind of get in there and you want to put those shoulders down, elbows 90 degrees, and really get those knees all the way to those elbows. So go all the way down, knees all the way to those elbows. So like my post said, many people, 95% of people after 30 years old has not sprinted again. And so therefore your hip flexors get super weak. And your hip flexors are important for longevity, for hip health, back health, just overall maintenance of the body. So really get in there, and if you want a six pack, you can kind of go short. Woo! So yeah, so knee raises, grab these from ATG. If you don't have access to a low cable machine, you really want to focus on those hip flexors and getting strong and really focus on that midsection. Knee raises.
Derek killing it, leading the way, my longevity hero.
Appreciate
He's 46. We actually first trained together 13 years ago.
Wow.
It was a journey before we really locked in together.
Yeah.
But I've been able to see his journey, and it makes it simple for me. I've gotten certain results. I can't prove to you what it could be like in the 40s. I've been able to watch Derek. This has really helped my thinking on training, and you can train exactly like he does on the app. We do think there should be gyms like this all around the world to make it simple, but we've got the lowest price on the internet to be able to actually take the time to answer your questions and coach your form. And there's no long-term contract. So feel free to use us as much as you need or as little as you need online to master this longevity system so you can use it the rest of your life to help yourself and others.